Alrighty, let's do this. So this is PlayStation 5, Black Ops 2. We tested it previously with the Brook Gen 5X fighting board and got a result of 44 milliseconds. This time we are testing with the Brook Sniper2. Sorry, 30 millisecond bursts, 30 shot bursts. So I've got a mouse. If you look on my Twitter, you can see how I took it down and soldered pins onto the two buttons, so wires onto the two buttons. And so we are just testing input lag. The mouse is the Rivals 3 from Steel Series. I believe it's got a click latency I read of, I think about 3.4 or 4.3. Milliseconds. Yeah, 4.3 was what they measured. But I thought what we could probably do is just test it to see if the Gen 5X controller still works. Then we could just compare it to that, because that would give us an idea of what the contribution for the Sniper2 is. So in any event, the result that I'm getting is about 51.75. Looks pretty reliable. I'll just save that and then I'll retest with the Brook board. So yes, we got 51.75 milliseconds as a result. When we tested the controller, we got 44. So at this point, the Sniper using a mouse is adding on about 8 milliseconds. That looks right. So I'll test with the controller and just see how much of that is likely due to the mouse and how much of that is potentially due to the Sniper. Now it's a slightly, when I test I put the pins directly onto the buttons, and so there's no dead zone or anything like that. So obviously using your R2 triggers to shoot, we're kind of avoiding all of the dead zone and so on. But in any event, this one looks like it's going to be about 54.5 milliseconds. And the last one was about 51.5 milliseconds, so potentially 3 milliseconds slower than the mouse, which is not necessarily what I was expecting. So I'll just let all of those load, and then I will post up. Anyway, that's the test. So 120 tests for mouse, and 120 tests for the Gen 5X running through the Sniper2 converter.